All right. Hello and welcome to our virtual spring graduation celebration honoring our 2020 graduates. I'm the Associate Dean of Academics here at College of Engineering, and I'm honored to serve as your MC this afternoon. So I'll go through the agenda really briefly. First, Chancellor Sandine will speak, followed by Provost Stalvey and then Dean Mock. Your department chairs will read the names of the graduates in their own departments. After that, those participating in the oath of the engineer and or the pledge of the computing professional will have the opportunity to do that. We'll have a brief address from our Alumni Association, some special faculty recognition, followed by your virtual class screenshot and closing remarks. So at this time, I would like to introduce Chancellor Kathy Sandine.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is such a pleasure to be part of this wonderful celebration today. I wish we could be there in person like we usually are, but what the heck, you know, we're adaptable, resilient, and we can switch gears. You certainly showed us that you could do that in the middle of the semester when all of this came down on us. And I am so proud of you for sticking it out and finishing your courses and getting your degree. You're the COVID-19 class, and that's something to be really proud of because it just showed how tough you are. And while I'm at it, let me give a shout out to the faculty, but for them, it also was a big pivot and a lot of work and a lot of, you know, worry that they would be able to continue to teach their classes. So that just goes to show how important students are to our faculty. That they made this happen. So I'm sure you never imagined that you would be completing your degree this way, but you knew that you would complete your degree because you're great UAA College of Engineering students and you have a lot going for you. I know that this has been a very hectic time. I can imagine that many of you have children at home, and all of a sudden, not only are you responsible for your own studies, but you're supervising kids in their studies. A tremendous amount of effort, I'm sure, and I just want to give you credit. So Sunday, when it becomes official, you will join over 1,150 UAA College of Engineering alumni and over 57,000 UAA alumni. So I don't think there's pretty much one organization or business in town that doesn't have a UAA grad there. We know that firms out there are just clamoring for our graduates, that we can't produce enough. And I'm really happy that many or most of you already have jobs in hand before you're even graduating. I also want to invite you to log into the UAA graduation celebration that will happen on Sunday, May 3rd. It goes live at 1 p.m. and there's videos. I do a little speech. We have commencement speakers. You know, you can have your own celebration at home with your families, and I hope that you check that out. And we do plan to have another live commencement down the line. When we can do that, I don't know, but we definitely want to do that for you. So let me close by talking a little bit about our university, University of Alaska Anchorage. You know, people are probably worried about what's going to happen, but I want to assure you that we are in very good shape. Just think about where we are, location. We're in Anchorage, the largest city in the state, the commercial hub, the healthcare hub, the transportation hub, the everything hub. This is where people are migrating to. There will always be great opportunities here. UAA is emerging as a world-class, open access, urban metropolitan connected university. That's what we do. I'm really proud about our response to COVID-19. You know, there's so many things that our faculty around the university have done to support this effort. And certainly in the College of Engineering, if we look at creating ventilator parts or personal protective equipment using 3D printing. Now, no one had to say to our faculty, start doing that. Everybody just drops everything, rolls up their sleeves and digs in and makes a difference. That's the type of university we are, It's the type of university we will be, and it's the type of university that this state needs. Well, we're so proud that you're part of that. You know, you've been part of it as a student, and you'll continue to be part of it as an alum. We're really proud of you. We know you're going to do great things. Can't wait to see what those are. So thank you. Back to you, Jenny.
Just unmuted. Thank you, Chancellor Sandine. And at this point, it's my pleasure to introduce Provost Stalvey to say a few words to our grads.
Well, thank you, Associate Dean, officially now, Brock. Good afternoon, and it's great to see so many people that are logged in today. As Chief Academic Officer for UAA, I want to offer my congratulations as well, and also my sincere admiration. You know, while your academic careers have spanned multiple years, whether you're doing, you know, a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree, even an associate degree, you know, every one of those years has required your dedication and hard work to get where you are today. But we all know this past year has been really a doozy. And so, but you've, you know, I'm just incredibly impressed how you've persevered through it all, including these last couple of months that forced us to change the way we deliver our education at the university. So it tells me this flexibility and resilience that you've shown us, I think it predicts great successes for your careers going forward. So I commend you all for what you've done and look forward to seeing your many future accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Stalvey. And now I'd like to introduce College of Engineering Interim Dean, Dr. Kenrick Mock.
Thank you. So I'm really pleased you are all able to join us for this first virtual celebration of graduates we've ever had here in the college. Your participation online today means you've persisted, not just in your studies, but in achieving your goals in the face of this international health crisis. In these difficult times, you remained committed to your education and accomplished all you needed to do to graduate from the College of Engineering. We couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. And someday you'll be able to tell your kids and grandkids you earned your degree in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. As the state and the world recovers from this crisis, one thing remains true: engineers, computer scientists, and geomatics and project management professionals are still critically needed. Last fall, 56 students graduated. This spring, 121, actually I think it's 122 College of Engineering students will graduate, and some of you and your families are online with us today. In earning your degree, you join the ranks of our esteemed UAA College of Engineering alumni, a truly accomplished group of professionals who are applying their talents here in the state of Alaska and around the world. Your path to becoming a College of Engineering graduate began as an inspiring student. Through hard work, you've earned your degree and will continue learning the ropes in your respective fields and become seasoned professionals, employing the highest ethics and standards. You too will leave your mark like our accomplished alumni. Engage and inspire others by distinguishing yourself by pursuing excellence in your chosen field through outstanding achievements and leadership. As a small token of our appreciation of your hard work and to mark the occasion, new graduates will be receiving a small gift of a College of Engineering alumni keychain in the mail. I'm truly pleased to share this moment with you. We congratulate each and every one of you on your achievements.
Thank you, Dr. Mock. At this point, I'm pleased to call on our department chairs to read the names of graduating students. Not all of our spring graduates were able to join us online today, but to honor all of our graduates' hard work, we're going to be reading everybody's names. So the chairs will also note the students who are graduating with departmental honors. So first up, also the chairs will be going in alphabetical order by program title. So the first up will be Dr. Joey Yang from the Department of Civil Engineering.
Thank you, Jenny. It is, again, this is Dr. Joey Yang, Professor and Chair of the Civil Engineering Department. It is truly my pleasure to be here to celebrate our Bachelor of Science and Master of Science in Civil Engineering graduates of 2022. I will go with the 17 Bachelor of Science graduates first. They are Catherine Benz-Miller, Patrick Browse, Mark Angelo Credito, Obadiah Dawson, Addison Dunbar, John Edler, Matthew Fisher, graduates with honor. Casey Grandhauser, graduates with honor. Bill Hand, Christina Hoy, Ethan Hanstinger, Cody Kapatok, Patricia Jo Lottie, Barry Otwell, Benny Pham, Evan Rhodes, and Ariana Sosnowski, graduates with honor. Next, we have 5 Master of Science graduates. They are Travis Bradshaw, Christopher Ford, Brian Oakland, John Street, and Cameron Wilson. You all deserve a pat on the back for pulling off successfully the final semester in a very difficult and stressful environment. Congratulations to all of you. Thanks.
Thanks. Next up, from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. Frank Whitmer.
Super. Thanks so much, Jenny. I am proud to announce our latest computer science and engineering graduates. These students have all worked hard, and it's my pleasure to introduce them to you here. First up, 22 graduates from the Bachelor of Science program. Christopher Borg, John Boren, Devin Boyle, Christopher Carroll, David Crisafi Lertzima, Graham Dinkle, Rafael Dosreis, Deanna Flynn, Logan Follett, Lorenzo Grego, Matthew Hacken, Kellen Hall, Devin Haynes, Monica Heim, Elisha Menifee, Brian Peppers, Eric Peterson, Joshua Putman, Ethan John Rasmussen, Race Toms, Hanting Yang, and Kevin Ya. And I was remiss in forgetting to note that Raphael graduated with honors. Moving on to the Bachelor of Arts, our 2 graduates, Natalie Carlson and Jonathan Chronister with honors. And lastly, our 4 graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Computer Systems Engineering, Hunter Johnson, Devin McFarlane, Mark Quimpo, and Ryan Richter. We're incredibly proud of all of their graduates and best wishes to you in all your future endeavors.
Thank you. The next department will be the Department of Electrical Engineering with Chair Dr. Jens Monk.
Thank you, Jenny. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, good. Before I read the names of our graduates, I would like to recognize a friend and colleague who is retiring this semester. Professor Meixel began shortly after I did, before we even had an electrical engineering degree. And Joe has just been a wonderful friend and colleague throughout this. He's been instrumental in developing this degree, in developing the curriculum, in all the assessment work. Anybody on this list I'm looking at right now of our graduating seniors has had him for at least 2 or 3 courses. So you just don't get through this degree without without having Joe in class, particularly in the very first class he teaches, which is somewhat of a high bar to get over. So without further ado, let me read the names of our graduates, starting with Justin Benz, who graduates with honors, Amanda Bickford, Nicholas Broughton, Phil Francisco, Adam Fredrickson, Lowell Giron, David Gross, Eric Jones, Ashton Lund, Cheryl McGee graduates with honors, Cooper McLaughlin, Danica Mike, Enrique Oliveira Miller, thank you, Enrique, for the proper pronunciation, graduates with honors. I'd also like to recognize Enrique as the first graduate from the College of Engineering to receive the Distinguished Goldwater Scholarship. So again, congratulations, Enrique. Ralph Pentecostis, Daniel Warta graduates with honors, and finally, Lonnie Young. And so again, congratulations to all of our graduates. Please stay in touch. We look forward to hearing what you do after you get done here and in all of your endeavors. So please stay in touch. Thank you.
All right, could we give the electrical engineering grads a hand? Also, sorry, I didn't do that for the civils or the computer science and engineering. So could we give those grads a hand too? Yay. All right, next up from the Department of Geomatics, we have Dr. Kaisha Wang.
Thank you, Jenny. Well, I'd like to congratulations for all the class of 2020. And it's my pleasure to present to you here our geomatics graduates of class 2020. This year, we have 5 graduates from Associate of Applied Science and 13 from the Bachelor of the Science. I'll start with the AIS graduates. So they are Ben Cohen, Tim Coy, Jason Jacobson, Aaron O'Leary, Samuel Phillips. And the next will be our Bachelor of the Science graduates. So they are Cody Borland, Chris Brake, James Calvin, Aaron Comstock, Nicholas Ensign, Andrew Hamilton, Jeremiah Johnson, Katie Miller with honors, Patrick Lago, Samuel Phillips. I think in my window just to block the names here. So I think Samuel Phillips also graduates with honors. I also want to recognize Samuel Phillips got AIS and BS the same time. Congratulations. Matthew Santiago with honors. Nicholas Svaniski with honors. Congratulations to each of you. We're looking forward to hear your exciting stories in your career. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you. And let's have some applause for the Geo grads. Next up, Department of Mechanical Engineering with Dr. Jeff Peng.
Thank you, Jenny. Hi, my name is Jeff Peng, and it's my great pleasure today to celebrate all of our graduate students, all of our students who graduated this semester from the mechanical engineering department. We are very proud of each one of you, and we are confident that with your education, with the education you received here at UAA, you are bound to achieve bigger and more success in the future. So, so this semester, there are 29 graduates with the Bachelor of Science degree. So they are Erin as a dependent, Henry Cardi, Emily Charles, Nathan Clark, Daniel England, Aline Gangren, graduate with honors, Aaron Holman, graduate with honors, Sarah Hauser, Brandon Hill, Nicholas Hoffer, Cole Jacobson, Christine Johnson, Anna Knight, Dennis Kudrin, graduate with honors, Jeffrey Lees, Matthew Menes, graduate with honors, Patrick O'Neill, Benjamin Rosen, Peter Sangudan, Neil Sanchez, Marlon Saturnino, graduate with honors, Hannah Seaman, Cecil Sinivirasian, graduate with honors, Andrew Siemens, Ka Cao, Anthony Turner, Natalia Udovic, graduate with honors, Ryan Willerin, graduate with honors, Daniel Zimmer. We also have Tana Penroyd, who graduates the Master of Science degree. Congratulations again, and please keep in touch with us. Keep us posted with your future endeavor and success. Thank you.
All right, round of applause for Emmy. And finally, we have from the Project Management Department, Professor Luann Picard.
So I haven't missed a graduation yet since I started here in 2006, and we always get a great opportunity to wear our fun hats, so I wasn't going to miss out on this opportunity. So this is one of my favorite parts of the year because we get to celebrate all of you, and I'm so excited because of you, and we're particularly proud of you for your accomplishments, but I would have to say we're even more proud of who you are and the contributions that you make to our communities, particularly in these difficult times. So I'd like to congratulate our project management graduates from spring 2020, Jason Barber, Jack Carlson, who I know has joined us here today, Virginia Grichelle, who I would also like to recognize as having been selected to be our graduate speaker at commencement. So congratulations, Virginia. I know you're on today as well. Christopher Hall, Eleanor Harrington, and Melissa Metzger. I'd also like to take just a really quick moment to do a shout out, not just to our UAA and College of Engineering grads, but also our high school grads. Who are 2020 grads, and there are 3 faculty members here who have kids that are graduating from West this year. So congratulations to them. They were all 3 graduates of Tenina, if anybody remembers what that was. And so the fact that they've gone through and they completed together and are still friends after all these years, I think that's worth recognizing too, since they don't get to graduate in the same way either. So congratulations to all of you. Thanks for your wonderful accomplishments and good luck with everything.
All right, well, that was the end of the graduates. So why don't we all unmute and do a big round of applause?
Ready? Well done.
Wait, your sign doesn't show up very well. Okay.
You're muted, Jenny.
Yep, I just saw that. Thank you. We're so proud of you all. At this point, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Getchu Hailu, who will be conducting the oath for the Order of the Engineer. Now, Dr. Hailu actually took the oath in Montreal, Canada, and this was the historic location of the second ceremony ever held on the planet, which was held in April of 1925. So he comes from the source. So if everybody who will be taking the oath could please start your video. And I welcome Dr. Hailu to the floor.
Thank you, Jenny. I'd like to welcome all of you to this first ever virtual ceremony. So this ceremony presents an opportunity for us to take a pledge and to recall that the professional purpose of engineering involves the pursuit of a learned art in the spirit of public service. By following the acceptance of the obligation, the individual engineer reinforces similar efforts of his or her peers, realizing that in unity there is a strength. The obligation is a formal statement of an engineer's responsibilities to the public and to the profession. It is a creed similar to the oath attributed to Hippocrates that is commonly taken by medical graduates and which sets forth an ethical code. The order is symbolized by the acceptance of an obligation and the wearing of a stainless ring on the little finger of the working hand. Please unmute yourselves. So is everyone unmuted?
Yes.
Please stop. Yes.
Okay. So I'll be asking you to repeat the oath after me. You won't need the words in front of you. However, the oath is also posted on the graduation site and in the Zoom chat for graduates. Okay. Those of you choosing to take the oath today, please raise your right hand and recite after me. I am an engineer.
I am an engineer.
An engineer.
In my profession, I take deep pride.
In my profession,
I take deep pride.
To it, I owe solemn obligations.
to it, I owe solemn obligations.
As an engineer,
As an engineer.
As an engineer,
I pledge to practice integrity and fair dealing.
I pledge to practice
this integrity and fair dealing.
Tolerance and respect.
tolerance and
respect,
And to uphold devotion to the standards.
And to uphold
with devotion to the standards.
And the dignity of my profession.
and the dignity of my profession.
Profession,
Conscious always
conscious
always,
that my skill carries with it
That my
my skill carries with it
with it
the obligation to serve humanity
the
obligation
to serve humanity
humanity
by making the best use of the earth's precious wealth.
by
making the best use of
the earth's precious wealth.
precious wealth.
As an engineer,
As an engineer,
I shall participate in none but honest enterprises.
I
shall participate in none but honest enterprises.
When needed,
when
needed,
my skill and knowledge shall be given without reservation for the public good.
my skill and knowledge shall be
given
given without
without
reservation
for the public good.
good.
In the performance of duty and in fidelity to my profession,
in the
performance of duty and infidelity to my profession.
Profession.
I shall give my utmost.
I shall give
I'll give my utmost.
most.
Congratulations. I welcome each of you to the Order of the Engineer.
Thank you. At this point, I would like to introduce Dr. Sebastian Newmayer, who will be conducting the Pledge of the Computing Professional.
Hello. So the UAA College of Engineering chapter of the Pledge of the Computing Professional was established last year as the first node in Alaska embodied with the right and privilege to conduct this rite of passage ceremony. Before we ask the initiates gathered online to obligate themselves to the pledge of the Order of the Computing Professional, we pause to consider the history of and the motivation for this organization. In 2007, inspired by the example of the Order of the Engineer, individuals at Ohio Northern University and the University of South Florida created similar organizations for graduates of their respective computing programs. After interest in such an organization grew at other institutions, the Pledge of the Computing Professional was developed by an international team of 17 computing professionals. The organization held its first induction ceremonies in May 2011. Through this public rite of passage ceremony, we foster professional pride, moral obligation, and ethical responsibility in all graduates of the computing disciplines. The initiates who are present here today will soon take this pledge. After this ceremony, there will be no organizational meetings to attend, nor will there be any dues to be paid. However, members of this organization are expected to keep their pledge and to uphold the honor of their chosen profession. The certificate and lapel pin, a matrix with the word honor encoded in ASCII, that each of our initiates receive will serve as visible reminders of this pledge throughout their professional careers. Now, in the presence of your fellow computing professionals, those of you choosing to take the pledge today, please turn on your video and unmute yourself. The pledge is also posted on the website and on the Zoom chat. So please raise your right hand and, like the oath of the engineer, recite after me. So the following is the pledge of the computing professional. I am a computing professional.
I am a computing professional.
My work as a computing professional affects people's lives.
My work as a computing professional affects people's lives,
both now and in the future.
both now and into the future.
As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibilities to society.
As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibilities to society.
As a computing professional.
As a computing professional.
I pledge to practice my profession.
I pledge to practice my profession.
With the highest level of integrity and competence.
With the highest level of integrity and competence.
I shall always use my skills for the public good.
I shall always use my skills for the public good.
I shall be honest about my limitations.
I shall be honest about my limitations.
Continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning.
Continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning.
I shall engage only in honorable and upstanding endeavors.
I shall engage only in honorable and upstanding endeavors.
By my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession.
By my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession.
Congratulations. Your pin will be mailed to you.
Thank you. At this, I did it again. Thank you. At this point, I would like to welcome College of Engineering Advisory Board member and alumna of not only the UAA Civil Engineering program, but also the Alumni Hall of Fame, Melissa Branch.
Thank you, Dr. Brock. On behalf of the College of Engineering Alumni Chapter, we also congratulate all of the graduating seniors and master level graduates and welcome you to the Alumni Chapter. You are now part of an amazing group of professionals, engineering, computing, geomatics, and project management professionals. UAA graduates shaping our community and neighborhoods in positive ways. We encourage you to take your new role seriously by collaborating with other alumni for fun and for continued personal and career growth, by providing important connections to our students, by staying involved with the College of Engineering, and taking part in promoting STEM through outreach opportunities. We, the alumni, are the bridge from kindergarten to college, ambassadors of education in our state. We are thrilled to welcome you to our ranks and to celebrate your accomplishments today. We are so very proud of you all.
Thank you, Melissa. And now at this point, I would like to offer a special recognition for a professor who's retiring this year. I'm sure that most of you know Dr. Larry Foster, as many of our engineering students have taken classes with him. In fact, engineering students have been taking classes with Dr. Foster for many, many years. As a mathematician with an engineering background, which includes credentials in both mechanical and civil engineering, Dr. Foster has always been particularly good at presenting mathematical concepts to engineering students through application. His classes are extremely rigorous, and yet I've never heard a single student say anything negative about his teaching. Actually, as an academic advisor, I've noticed that naming him as the instructor is usually enough of a selling point to get students to sign up for a class right away. He's developed numerous special classes specifically to support engineering at UAA, and he will definitely be missed. Dr. Foster is retiring this year, but we couldn't let him go without recognizing the huge impact that he's had at College of Engineering, and of course with you, our graduates. So I asked him earlier if he wanted to say a few words, and he was worried that there would be technical difficulties with his internet, so he did pass a message along that I wrote down verbatim and that I'm now going to read to you. He said, "I came here for 1 year only, and I stayed for 20 more because the students were the reward. Hearty congratulations to you all." So thank you for everything that you've done, and we wish you all the best in your retirement. So that concludes most of our program. Thank you for joining us in this special online graduation celebration today. On behalf of the faculty and staff at the College of Engineering, we congratulate you, our graduates, one more time. And this is normally the time when we would instruct all of our grads to gather in the stairwell for the class photo, which we take the photos and we hang them on the second floor of the EIB so that we can look at the graduating classes through the years. We obviously can't do that today. So instead, what we're going to do is, if the graduates would all turn on all their videos, we're going to take some screenshots. So please turn on your videos and stand by.
Okay, everybody say cheese. Stand by. I've got a couple screens to go through here. Keep smiling. Okay, just a couple more. Wow, some people left. I see how you are. All right, so I think I got it. Thank you.
All right. So please stay on just a moment. We made a special video for you that we'd like to show at the very end. After the video, we're going to have a Zoom breakout room in case you'd like to stay and visit and chat with your classmates a little bit. But congratulations again. We're so proud of you. Now let's have that video.